Like, it makes sense though, it's a historical monument. Or not. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all! Muncho here, back with Pokemon Sword and Shield, and in the last episode, destroy it all! We're gonna find those wishing stars! We heard a mysterious explosion, and it looks like Bede was behind it. We've got to bring the chairman more wishing stars if we want to please him! Oh no, he's going full Anakin! If you're truly the chairman's Pokemon, then you should feel grateful for this chance to help him find wishing stars! Look at that thing! It's literally a battering ram of a Pokemon! Oh my, you again? So you think you can start collecting wishing stars now and get in the chairman's favor? That's the way of things, is it? I see, so you do have some cunning in you. But I won't have it. I won't allow anyone to stand in my way. Oh, okay, we are actually taking him on. This is not good at all because I did not heal my Pokemon after that gym battle, so hopefully the game healed him up for us as Cardi's coming out, so yeah. I guess the game knows that most people would probably just be rushing right into this next battle, so they healed us up. And actually, because Hattrem here learned the Brutal Swing, it means we might just be able to take out this Duosion. I've already seen more than enough to judge you and your team's abilities. Is that so? Because you don't seem to be going for the right attacks here, Bede. Although that Psyshock there did a good amount of damage, so maybe we should just switch out yet again. Maybe Salsa. Since I know Bede likes to train Psychic-type Pokemon usually, we gotta bring out the power of the bugs to take him down. But yeah, Psyshock does damage based off of your defense instead of special defense, as opposed to most other Psychic moves. Which means it was doing way more to Hattrem there, so might as well switch out, make things a little bit easier for us. Plus, I want Cardi to gain experience, actually. Like, she's been fainting every other battle, so might as well switch her out and actually let her gain experience, you know. But next up is going to be Gothorita, which, yeah, it's the middle form of it. I always get those names confused because there's Gothita and then Gothorita. It's like not that different, but I guess it's kind of like Hattrem actually, because it goes from Hatina to Hattrem, and then I have no idea what its final evolution is going to be, but I do know that Ponyta is coming out next, and I guess we should just stay in, actually. Salsa has somehow become our second highest level Pokemon. I mean, I guess Bug and Fire type has been a lot more useful than I figured at the beginning of the game, but we are slower than the Ponyta. However, that Psybeam is not going to do a thing, and our Bug Bite definitely will. So I can see why Salsa is at the highest level in the team, aside from Mojo, that is, because it really hasn't fainted all that much. Like, every time we bring him into battle, he seems to come out on top, so looks like his own Hattrem is coming out next. So let's go into Jojo, or actually Violet, I guess. I thought I sent out Mojo, but I have to win this for the chairman. Do you really think I'd let you keep me from everything I want? I don't know. Alls I know is one more Pokemon stands in our way, and I totally should have taught Violet the Venoshock that we found laying on that rooftop earlier. I meant to do that before the gym battle as well, but I guess I keep forgetting, man. Like, I'm too distracted. I even forgot to get Robin back still. My partner's move is simply splendid, wouldn't you say? I don't know, let's find out what it is. The Psybeam! And wait a minute, Violet is a poison type. Oh geez, why did I send Violet in? I'm really not sure, but I know that I'm getting you the heck out of here. And you know what? We might as well give Charlie a fighting chance here because we still have her on the team, and I've been saying all episode that I'm gonna swap her out, and yet somehow still haven't. So we might as well give Charlie one last battle to prove herself here, and possibly the rest of the game, because I don't know if I'm gonna use Dreadnought on my final team, but I know she's been a very valuable Pokemon to have around for most of the playthrough. So let's at least finish off Bede with the crunching power, and that is it for Hattrem. And that is it for Charlie. Actually, our own Hattrem is going to get that level 33 there. Let's get it, Cardi. And that's it for Bede. This has to be some kind of mistake. I demand a do-over. There's no do-overs in the Pokemon battling world. Come on, guy. But do I? How can this be? How could someone like you get in my way? I was the chosen one by the chairman. I was the one who was to defeat the champion. I'm one of the elite, someone who can shoulder the future of the Galar region. You're the one giving us the shoulder right now. Challenger Bede. Uh-oh. He's in trouble. Dad is pissed. I wondered what you were up to when you asked to borrow Chairman Rose's Copperajah. I can't believe you try to use the chairman's Pokemon to destroy a historical site. Who cares for some ancient ruin when the next 1,000 years are at stake? Did you stand in the path of a Pokemon Simple Beam or something? How do you expect to support the chairman with that sort of thinking? The Simple Beam? I get it, because it makes you simple. Why do I feel like this is all part of the plan, though? Young Bede. Oh, Daddy's disappointed. It pains me to have to say this, but I am truly disappointed. It's true that I am the one who found you, back when you were all alone. I saw talent in you. You reminded me a little bit of myself back when I was young. That's why I sent you to a trainer's school, to give you a chance at success. But trying to destroy the mural, part of Galar's history, you show no love toward Galar. You are clearly not a worthy challenger for the gym challenge. We will decide what to do with you later. For now, you'll return to Hammerlock. Oof, Bede just got grounded by the chairman. You must be joking, right? You messed up, my dude. You're disqualifying me from the gym challenge? But you're the one who endorsed me. There are 100 different ways we could sort this out. Why are you choosing the worst possible option? Challenger Bede, I'll be taking those wishing stars that you have gathered. And he lost his wishing stars. That's literally all that he's cared about the whole game. He really done goofed. Ah, Sonia, and Orange too. Terrible shame, all this. An absolute disaster. I never wish to see us lose challengers for this sort of reason. Yet, we do what we must to keep things fair and sportsmanlike. I mean, he didn't really do anything like cheating in the gym challenge, but I understand. Like, look at that hole in the back, dude. That was Bede right there. You know, during one of Bede's matches, I heard the announcers say that Bede has no family. Apparently, it was Rose who took Bede under his wing, and so Bede was battling for the chairman's sake. Yeah, that's why it's even more messed up. Like, that guy, I don't know what he's gonna do with his life now. The chairman was everything to him. What an awful turn of events. I hope the mural survived all that. I like how Sonia's just worried about the mural. Like, it makes sense though. It's a historical monument. Or not. So much for preserving history. But wait, what's this? Is that Zelda music I hear? Or is it the sound of exposition? It seems Bede has exposed the secrets of Galar, and Sonia knows exactly what's going on. Not a brilliant turn of events, but the ruins were brought into the light for us to see. All thanks to Bede. What does this tell us about Galar's legends? A Pokemon? A sword and shield? I don't know, isn't it both? Right, more than any hero, there's those things that appear to be Pokemon that stand out. Not just that, but those Pokemon appear to be holding a sword and shield, as if they were using them. Anything else look interesting to you? The hero was actually 2 people? Oh, good observation. There really were 2 heroes, but if that's the case, then why only the one statue at the Budu Drop Inn? Because they're trying to rewrite history. More than any statue of a hero or old tapestry, these ruins made in truly ancient times must show us the real truth. Which means, the sword is a Pokemon! Yep, I was thinking the same thing. Seems like at some point in history, the sword and shield were combined with the 2 actual Pokemon and treated as the same thing. But then what? They just faded from history? 2 young heroes, the sword and shield were actually Pokemon, but why would the truth of these ruins be hidden when their stories were depicted in artwork? I don't know, I'm liking the music though. With your help, I really feel like we made a big discovery here. Thanks, I'll give you a couple of these, so you keep giving it your best in the gym challenge too, okay? More revives? Guess you'll be headed to Ballonlea next, right? Yep, 2 revives as always. Sonia's so helpful. I don't think I've actually ever bought revives in the game either. I've pretty much just been using the ones Sonia gives us, but what the heck, dude? The mural was totally fine, and then somehow it just collapses down to reveal this? Like, alright, it's time to head on to the Glimwood Tangle, but I've actually done a couple of updates to the team that I want to show off. First off, Robin is finally back, although a little bit under-leveled now compared to the rest of the team. I think I also went ahead and taught some UTMs and updated our held items, as you can see there. So let's start with Mojo, who I actually taught body press. It was actually a TR that I don't remember what max raid battle we got from, but seems like a pretty good fighting move there. The higher the user's defense, the more damage it can inflict on the target, and he was actually the only one that could learn it. Surprisingly, Artorias couldn't. But Violet now has Volt Switch, which is a lot more powerful than Nuzzle, of course, and not too much more than Shockwave, but it's still nice to have them both, since Volt Switch, of course, brings you out of the battle. But surprisingly, Violet couldn't learn Venoshock, the TM that we just got last episode here on Stoan side. I think everyone else is mostly the same, aside from Robin, who I guess I taught Retaliate, and I also want to take a moment to give him some candies and maybe catch him up to the rest of the team a little bit. So let's see where those are at. Aha! We've got 3 experience candy smalls. I wonder if those will even be enough to give him a level up. Okay, 2400, not bad, but not even 1 level up, so I guess we'll use the medium candies, which will give us 6,000. Oh my gosh, 2 level ups too. Okay. And Robin is trying to learn Drill Peck apparently, which is going to be way more powerful than the Pluck that we've got right now. So yes, I am definitely going to be teaching him that. And now I guess he's up to par with most of the rest of the team. So we are ready to take on the Glimwood Tangle, which I guess we kind of went into in the last episode, but didn't really get to explore all that much. And, you know, compared to Pokemon Shield, I really don't like our outfit for the Rotom bike. Like the bright yellow, that ain't it, boss. Actually, it looks a little bit nicer here in the woods, but love me the creepy music and the little Impidimps, which are gonna run away from us. But I think if we interact with this mushroom here, it will actually trigger an encounter with one no matter what. Yeah, it took a little bit, but there he is. The wild Impidimp has appeared. And of course, we already caught one at the end of the last episode, so this one, I guess we could beat just for some extra experience. And maybe to put Robin to the test, see how much our Drill Peck actually does. Okay, Robin, trying to prove something, huh? He's saying, bruh, you should have never took me out of the team. And I agree, as we're actually learning Defog right now, but I think that's, yeah, on Artorias. Not really the best move. I mean, actually, I say that, but I don't even know what it does. So let's take a look around in the grass and see what we can find, as a Phantom will appear. Not really the Pokemon I was hoping for, though I guess there isn't really anything that special here in Pokemon Sword. Ponyta, or Galarian Ponyta, can only be found in Pokemon Shield, and that's about the craziest Pokemon you can find here in Glimwood Tangle. I mean, no disrespect to Shiinotic here, I guess I'll take it out for a little bit of experience, but at least in Pokemon Sword, I believe there's still the male version of Indeedee, which we ran into back in Shield, the female version at least, but we couldn't quite catch it since I guess our Pokemon wasn't high enough level, but nice, we can actually battle this chef through the hole in the woods there, and we got Cook Derek. I'm sorry, Derek, I didn't mean to call you a chef like that. I know sometimes you get a little picky about your title, you know? I'm a cook, not a chef. How could you do this to me? I don't know if anyone would actually get that triggered about their title like that. Actually, what am I saying? Maybe high up officials in the government or something, or in the army, they'd be like, I'm a lieutenant, not a colonel. Excuse me, I'm a general. I really don't know anything about army stuff, but yo, we've got Sinistee out here, which I believe we can find in the Glimwood Tangle, although it might be a little bit rare since we haven't really seen one yet. But Robin is going to be destroying every Pokemon in sight right now. Okay, one shot in the little teacup, shattering all its hopes. He's like, for real, you should have never took me out of the team, Munch. What were you thinking? And actually, this guy has a Shiinotic of his own. So I guess we really didn't need to battle that wild one, but hey, it gave us the level up, so let's see how much experience we get for this one, as I'm sure the Drill Peck will drill it down to size Another critical hit. I think that's the second one we've gotten already here in the Glimwood Tangle. And we literally just got here, dude. Calm down, Robin, alright? I know you're trying to flex right now, but hey, a strong trainer. That's rarer than rare mushrooms. Is it really? Oh, I guess in this game it kind of is, because most of the trainers that we battle have been so weak, dude. But here we've got Morgrem, the evolution of Impidimp. And it's actually a Pokemon that I considered having on my team before I got Cardi. And I don't know, maybe it would be cool to still have one. Excuse me. As we get swaggered here, so if we miss this Drill Peck, or rather if we hit ourselves in confusion, it's gonna hurt, man. But the Lucky Duckies are always on our side, and unfortunately that means we're not even gonna get a chance to catch the Morgrem, though. I mean, I think Drill Peck might have still wiped it out, so with the swagger, just guaranteed that we took it down. But I did kind of want to catch one, and also ask you guys if you would like to see one on my team, instead of, I guess, Cardi or Hattrem, as we picked up some bright powder back there, but I wouldn't trust random powder you find on the forest floor. And it looks like we actually get another chance to catch one here, so hopefully things go a little bit better against him. I guess we could find out whether Drill Peck would have wiped it out or not. And it doesn't. Okay, perfect health there as it goes for the Dark Pulse. But yeah, let me know in the comments, or I guess once we catch this Morgrem here, whether you'd like to see me use Impidimp's evolution or our little hat Cardi, which we've got on the team right now. Because I'm really not opposed to either one. They both become fairy types, or I guess Impidimp already is a fairy. Hattrem will eventually evolve into one, as actually Robin will get taken down by the Dark Pulse because our Great Ball was barely not enough to handle it there. But Mojo, you get out here and show him how it's done. Like I said in the last episode, I believe catch rates in this game are affected by the level of your Pokemon. I don't know if it's the highest level Pokemon on your team, but I think it's the actual one that you have out in battle. As this time, Mojo, being level 37, is going to help us secure the Great Ball and catch the Morgrem. And actually, we're going to get level 38 too, as well as learn Uproar, which I don't really think is the best. You can see there, Mojo has more than double the attack than he has special attack, so Uproar being a special move, not going to be quite as good. But we are going to get Morgrem, the devious Pokemon, in the dex. When it gets down on all fours as if to beg for forgiveness, it's trying to lure opponents in so that it can stab them with its spear-like hair. Oh my gosh. Look at that nose too. That nose looks like it could stab right through you. So let me know down in the comments whether you would like me to use Morgrem or Hattrem in the party. Kind of interesting, they both end in Rem. I'm down to use any fairy types, or if you have any other suggestions for team members or Pokemon that you know might be coming up later in the game, definitely let me know. But I did spot a sparkly item over here, and it is going to be a full heal, and now we're going to run into the grass to find another one. Oh no, why? Why, Cardi, why? Okay, at least she survives, but can we run away? Please, you gotta be kidding me. This guy is literally tormenting me right now. I'm so sad, because Cardi has not been able to win barely any battles, and then it can't run away from battles that I don't want it to die in either, so I don't know, man. It's been a rough time for Cardi, which is why I wouldn't mind also having a different fairy type on the team. But before I forget, let's actually heal up, because I believe our Corvisquire is pretty close to evolving now. And as you guys may or may not know, Corviknight, Corvisquire's final evolution, is a Steel and Flying type. And the next gym we're going to be taking on is Fairy type, so obviously, it'd be pretty nice to have a Steel type to take down those pesky fairies. But here we've got Daring Couple, Robert, and Jacqueline. I didn't really read their dialogue beforehand. I'm sure it was very interesting. Something about how loving, doving their relationship is, or something. But Cardi is not doing too hot right now, so I think we're going to Drill Peck the Curlia and then get you the heck out of here. In exchange for our other special attacker, Violet. Actually, the only two Pokemon that are mostly special attackers on my team, so if we were to get Morgrem, Impidimp's evolution, I think it's more of a physical attacker, but I don't really mind. I think eventually we will have more special attacking Pokemon. Like, we're still not even close to done with this game, and I'm sure I'll find more Pokemon in the wild that I'm going to be like, okay, you're out of the team, I want to catch this thing. And I mentioned that from the beginning of the playthrough. I want to show off as many of the new Galarian Pokemon as we can by the end of this, so sometimes, you know, Pokemon will just be swapped out at random. I feel bad because I kind of grow an attachment to some of them and then randomly replace them, like Flash, you know? When was the last time we saw Flash, guys? It's been a hot minute, but I don't know, maybe it isn't the end for it. A good way to forget the trouble of this loss would be to ride the train. Oh, too strong. Guess I'll look for someone I can actually beat. Like, your boyfriend there? I guess they were talking about the train beforehand, though. There's lots of people more or less amazing than you, so don't mind others too much. Okay, yeah, I guess he's obsessed with the trains because he works there, and she's just not having it, talking about something completely different. But come on, Morgrem! I'm getting real tired of these devious little devils running in our way. Literally the only Pokemon we've run into so far, but looks like we're gonna run into... Oh, okay. Didn't know we could do that to the mushroom, but I meant to grab this TM here for Snore, and that's nice. Can we actually turn it off, or I guess not? Oh, once it's lit up, you can't interact with it again, but it's pretty cool, man. Gives you a little bit of lighting in the forest there, though it's not really too dark here, but you can interact with those and make it even brighter to see that a madame is lurking in the shadows. Something about interesting mushrooms? First powder, now shrooms? You need to calm down, madame. I actually didn't even think their official title was madame, but I guess it is. Anyway, she's got an Indeedee, which is another new Pokemon here in Galar, of course. And if you didn't know, it has a different form for male and female. So this one here, I think, is the male. And in the Pokemon Centers, the Name Rater guy has always had the females. But no, not the critical hit. Oh, man. I went for the Hone Claws to try and Power Trip it, because Power Trip doesn't really do much damage unless you have stat raises going, and then we just get taken down. Which is why I don't ever like using status raising moves or stat lowering moves or basically powering up. I'm just all out offense, type advantage, always wins you battles. As long as you know what types beat what in Pokemon, you should be winning most battles. So we're going to bring out Salsa for the Bug Bite. And I'm assuming she's going to have the female version of Indeedee here too. Or actually just two males. Okay. I guess in Pokemon Sword, because you can only find the male Indeedee, she's got two males here. Gotta show that pride. And the Bug Bite is what I'm most proud of, is going to take it down. I wonder if in Pokemon Shield she's got female Indeedees instead though. Ooh, Violet learning the Discharge. Okay. Well, that is certainly a lot stronger than Shockwave. I'm still going to keep around the Volt Switch, though, because that has that utility of switching your Pokemon out as well. It's basically an electric-type U-turn, but Judge Judy is going to go down. Sadness is all you're going to be feeling after that one. Maybe if you had both versions of Indeedee to show off to us, but what the heck? This dude's just going to come at us like that? Oh, no. Oh, no. Cardi's not going to be able to run away, is she? Oh no, why? Not again, Cardi, please! This dude's at level 38. What the heck, man? Why are you so powerful? What the heck is False Surrender? Oh gosh. Okay, I guess that's like his signature ability. That's what the Pokedex description talked about. How he kneels down, like making you think he's given up, but he's definitely not giving up as he comes at us with that spiky hair. And because this guy's at level 38, I'm going to send out Mojo, who's also at 38, and test out the theory of whether or not it makes it easier to catch Pokemon when you're at or above their level. I mean, it makes sense. Like, they don't want you to catch Pokemon that are too much higher level than yourself, and the Great Ball almost works out there. I think if we had a Pokemon that was lower level, it would have just busted out immediately, because that's what's happened to me in previous attempts. But this time around, let's see if... Okay, never mind. This might be the toughest Morgrem around, but not tough enough for our Great Ball, right? Right. Finally. Decided to catch that guy because it was at level 38, so it could literally be added to the party right now. And it'd basically be as high level as most of our Pokemon. Actually as high level as Mojo, our highest level. But here we're going to encounter Sinistee, finally something that's not Morgrem. And I wonder if we can weaken it without actually taking it down. Like I said, Power Trip doesn't do the most damage if you don't have any stat raises. I think it's only like 30 or 20 power or something, so I'm pretty sure it won't take it out, even if it is super effective. So let's go for it, and yeah, it's not going to do much. It is going to kick in that weak armor, though. I did not know that was Sinistee's ability, or I guess I forgot, but this Pokemon will, of course, evolve into Poltegeist. Actually, I just realized that means that Poltegeist does not have an evolution then, because in the last episode, we found an item that will evolve Sinistee into Poltegeist, or at least I'm assuming, because it looked like a Poltegeist, like the actual item that we got. So I'm thinking Sinistee, or rather Poltegeist, doesn't evolve anymore after that. But let's go for our Great Ball and hope that works out for us. Will it? It is going to catch once again. I mean, the Great Ball doesn't fail again, which is nice, because we've had a lot of Pokemon breaking out recently after the beginning of the playthrough where we had a streak of nothing breaking out. But this is the Black Tea Pokemon. The swirl pattern in this Pokemon's body is its weakness. If it gets stirred, the swirl loses its shape, and Sinistee gets dizzy. Oh no! Wouldn't want to make the poor little T dizzy, would we? I don't know how that happens, but I remember on the Pokemon site it said apparently trainers can drink the black tea in Sinistee / Poltegeist, which I'm still kind of scared to try because apparently it causes indigestion or something like that. But how the heck do we navigate around here? Okay, maybe we kind of do need these mushrooms to light up the way for us, but past the Madame and past the Morgrem, we can find some extra items. I guess I shouldn't have... Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Take 3, I guess we shouldn't have jumped down there because there's a hidden sparkly item here, which is going to be Luminous Moss. It boosts special defense if the holder is hit by a water attack. It's very situational. I don't know how we would make use of that, but we also got a TM, which is going to be 56 for U-turn. And I've been looking for that because I believe that is a move that Robin can learn. Curiously enough, Robin can't learn Steel Wing, even though it evolves into a Steel Pokemon in Corviknight. As a Corvisquire, it can't learn it, but before we head out of the forest, there's actually one more Pokemon that I want to catch here, and it is actually Indeedee itself, so let's go back in the grass and look around for a little bit. Whoa! A wild Pacinian has appeared. I did not expect that Pokemon to be popping up here. And although it's a pretty cool one, I don't know. This Drill Peck is probably going to wipe it out. So I guess we won't have a chance to catch it. Or maybe we will. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm overestimating our Drill Peck right now. But it is lower level than us. I'm thinking it's pretty rare. So let's go for the Ultra Ball. And even that's not going to work out. Okay. Jeez, that takedown, brother. Oh my gosh. Okay, well now I definitely want to catch this guy. Come on, Ultra Ball. I know you can do it this time. We got a shake. Can we get 2 more though? Yes, we do. And Pacinian will be caught. I did not even know that that Pokemon was in here, but I believe that means you will find Oranguru, its counterpart, over in Pokemon Shield version. So this guy here is a fighting type known as the Teamwork Pokemon, displaying amazing teamwork. They follow the orders of their boss as they all help out in the search for their favorite berries. Oranguru, of course, is the normal Psychic type, I think, both introduced in Alola, so just last generation. There's a lot of love for Alolan Pokemon in Sword and Shield, I've noticed. Off the top of my head, I for some reason can only remember like Salandit, and I think Bounsweet, and actually Shiinotic too, I think was introduced in Alola. So that's another Gen 7 Pokemon there, just in this forest alone. Lot of love for the Alolan Dex here in the Galar region, but can we please run into Indeedee? And finally, how rare is Indeedee, you may be wondering? Actually, I'm the one wondering because it took forever to find one, and now I'm actually shaken because I feel like Drill Peck might be too powerful for it, but okay, thankfully it's not. The Psychic type has finally appeared, and it's actually going to hit us with a Psychic, which is for sure going to take down Robin, but that's fine because we should probably get someone higher level out here just to guarantee that we catch it. Maybe Violet with an Acid won't do too much damage to it. I want to get it down a little bit more HP, but not take it out, so it's going for the After You. What a kind offer indeed. I will gladly go after you and hit you with that Acid there, but is that enough to catch it? It's at level 35. We're at 36, so oh my gosh, I had Quick Balls this whole time. I forgot, dude. Well, let's just go for the Ultra Ball. Should have definitely gone for a Quick Ball the first turn if I remembered that we had any of those, but hopefully this works out. And yes, it will. Whew, no more stress. We've got Indeedee. I was actually stressing, guys, that we were either gonna one-shot it with Drill Peck or I was gonna run out of Pokeballs trying to catch it, but thankfully it didn't give us too much trouble, and the Emotion Pokemon will be added to the Dex. A Psychic and Normal type, actually. I thought it was pure Psychic type, but the male uses the horns on its head to sense the emotions of others. Males will act as valets for those they serve, looking after their every need. Oh, is that why we saw one at the restaurant? And I guess the females are better in the Pokemon Center? Is that what they're trying to say? That's not me saying it, it's Pokemon, okay? Listen, I'm done with this place. The Glimwood Tangle has got me stressing because that Indeedee took forever to appear. So let's get the heck out of here and on to the Ferry Town, which is already giving me some Lavier City vibes from Pokemon X and Y. This is like what Lavier City wanted to be all along. But now that we've got glorious HD 3D Switch graphics, this place is looking amazing. And look at that, there's a little Morlul. Oh, there was an NK floating by. That's interesting. Can hear some other Pokemon. I think that was actually just Morlul, but what was that? Oh my gosh, a Chinchou up there? Dude, this place is awesome. This is like my favorite town so far. Ballonlea, a charming town where the people make their homes among the trunks of the towering trees. Definitely like Lavier City, but let's head into the Pokemon Center because our team could definitely use some healing, and we can also talk to the local people. If you get lost in Glimwood, it's probably the work of Fairy-type Pokemon. Yeah, we did get lost a couple of times, and I do kind of blame Morgrem, not gonna lie. He popped up and scared us, and then I got all disoriented, but let's heal our team up. Look at our goons looking nice and clean. Corvus Squire's ready for some more battles, and there's one more person here, but not much to say, so let's head out and explore a little bit of Ballonlea. Oh, look at the Hatrims above the Pokemon Center, dude. That's so cute. I love this town. Do you love it? Frank? That's my granddad's name. Oh, what? I thought he was saying his grandma. Like, what kind of grandma's named Frank? Fuga! Fuga-ga-ga! I'm a Pokemon. Have a battle with me. Okay. I feel like every artist in this game is a little crazy. Listen for a second. Scorbunny and Sizzlipede are different species, but they're still both Pokemon. Scorbunny and I are different species, just like Sizzlipede and I are different too. If you think about it that way, there's no problem with calling me a Pokemon. I don't mind. What type are you then? What? You don't have to worry about me. Even I know it's pretty lofty logic. I wanted to become a Pokemon once. You can be one. I believe. Hey, I've got it. A change of fashion style could change the way I feel too. Basically, if I can make myself feel the way a Pokemon does, it'd be like I became a Pokemon, don't you think? Yes, flawless logic. You, would you please put on some clothes with a fiery spirit that embodies my burning feelings? Ah, he probably wants us to dress up like the fire-type gym leader or something, and he might give us a special reward, so definitely gotta do that, but maybe I'll do it in the next episode if I can remember. You're looking for Frank? That'd be me, yes. What's this? You've got a letter addressed to me. Oh, snap! I completely forgot about this, but there was a little girl back in Hammerlock that gave us an old letter and said to give it to Frank, and I guess this is him. So here you go, Frank. An old letter to the old man. Now, who could be sending me letters? Oh, why, this says it's from Paula. That does take me back ages. Paula was the name of a girl I spent all my time playing with when I was a young lad. She fell ill, didn't tell me though. She kept it a secret just how sick she was. We ended up having a great row about it. Then I moved away not long after that fight. I never met her again after the day I left. How was she? Did she look well, dear old Paula? I don't know if that was Paula, unless she time traveled somehow. What? The quiet type are you? Meowth got your tongue? I reckon I ought to give you something for this gift you've brought, for you've brought me back a piece of my youth. A choice scarf! That is not what I was expecting. An item that will boost speed but allows the use of only one move. Very popular in competitive battling, but what are you doing in the corner? Hey, don't interrupt our conversation. Oh gosh. Is that Toby? Was that the ghost from Paranormal Activity? I think it was Toby. That or the Lumio's ghost girl. Welcome, Pokemon Trainer! Hey. Ooh, I noticed a sparkly item there, but I went into the house a little too quickly. Oh, look at you! Defeated Stow-on-Side's gym leader, eh? You'd probably know your way around a TM like this one in that case. Another one? And it is gonna be Hex! Just like I mentioned over in Pokemon Shield, I was wondering if we'd be able to get the TM that Alistair gives us in that game, and I guess that lady gave it to us, so maybe in Pokemon Shield, she will actually give you revenge, but do you want to know how to make your Pokemon strong without it evolving? Yeah? Okay, I'll teach you while battling. Let's have a Pokemon battle! Oh gosh, that is not what I was expecting, Pokemon breeder Alina, but I guess we will finish off this episode with a Pokemon battle. Thankfully, it's nothing too tough, as we've got Dottler here, but I'm guessing that for defeating her, we're going to get the Eviolite item, because that's the only thing that I can think of that makes your Pokemon stronger without having them evolve. But I think that just raises defense and special defense, so there it goes, raising its defense even more with that Reflect, which means that this Drill Peck might not finish it, but it still does. I'm sorry, little Dottler. Looks can be deceiving, and I thought that our Drill Peck wasn't going to be enough there, but in the end, it still was, as Violet and Robin get level 37, which means our Corvisquire is just one level away from evolving, and it will definitely happen in the Fairy Gym next episode. Even though my Dottler hasn't evolved yet, it was hard to take down, wasn't it? The secret is this Eviolite! Wow! How did I guess that? I must be some kind of Pokemon genius or something. If you let a Pokemon that can still evolve hold this, its special defense and defense will go up. Nice. Well, like I said, with that battle, we will end off this episode, but not before picking up 2 big mushrooms and heading back over to the Pokemon Center. I don't know why, I guess I just feel comfortable here. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, and next time we will take on the Ballonlea City Gym, the Fairy type gym. So look forward to that, and I will catch you in the next episode.